Have you ever been in a situation where you're upset, something's just not going your way, and there's a problem and you're just like hyper fixated on that problem, and it's like all you can think about. It's like driving you crazy, right? We all have this issue. One of the things you gotta do in that situation, and it sucks, oh no, trust me, like it's like all you're thinking about all day, every day, and you're just like, what is wrong with me? Why am I thinking this way? And one of the things is letting go. It sucks. And for my other OCD people out there, it's harder for us to let go of things. But by focusing on the problem in the first place, you create more of that problem. When you're on that frequency of, oh my gosh, this is going wrong, I'm going crazy, I don't know how to fix this, but you don't let it go and you just keep thinking about that, you're going to bring like-minded thoughts. You're on that frequency. You're on that problem frequency. So what you're going to do is that situation is going to get a lot worse before it gets better, because that's what you're thinking about. So you're putting yourself on that vibration. Now, the way to get rid of that is you have to seriously sit on it and ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Because everything's subconscious and we don't realize a lot of issues and why we have these issues, why it's called subconscious, because you're unconscious of it. But once you can sit down with yourself, and this is hard for a lot of people, this is very hard for me too, sit down and just think about the things that are just irritating you right now. And be like, okay, now what can I do about this situation? What can I do about it? If there's nothing you can do about it, you're actually hurting yourself more, because you're actually in your imagination creating an even worse story. I know this. This happens to me all the time. I got crazy OCD. I overthink, and I go from one thing from 0 to 100 real quick. What you have to do is realize why you feel that way. And you have to learn to let go, because if there's nothing you can do about it, you have to just let go, let God, let go, let the universe, whatever you believe in, just let go. And you have to know and have faith. Have faith and know that the situation will resolve itself. Because by focusing on a situation you don't want is not going to solve itself. It's going to get worse. But when you're focusing on other things and you let go of that situation, and you're focusing on other things you want to attract in your life, and you focus on other things that make you happy, here's the thing, we need to focus on what makes us happy. If we're not focusing on what makes us happy, then what makes us unhappy is going to control your life. All you gotta do is it's switching mindset. So instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the solution. Instead of focusing on the problem, focus on where you want to be. Focus on the solution to that problem. Be grateful for that problem. Like, you exist, you're alive. The fact that you're alive and you exist is apparently like very rare and very hard to even happen. Like they say, what? The reason that we exist, it's like 70 trillion, like 1 in 70 trillion. I looked it up the other day and apparently that's a fact. And the fact that you exist, it's like, you're here to have fun. You're here to learn lessons. This is why we go through shit. And it's not fun. But you learn the most lessons when you go through the most shit. It sucks, but that's just the reality we live in. But you can't reside in that. You can't stay in that. You don't want to stay in that. You destroy your body, you destroy your mind when you stay in negativity. You see it all over the place. You see it with media, you know, how people are just lose their minds because they're so stuck in a reality that they can't control. And they look to people to lead them. And a lot of the people that are leading them, only you know where you want to be. You're the only person that knows what you want to accomplish in life and where you want to go. No other leader is going to know that. Only you. You don't want to be a follower. You want to be a leader. You want to take control of your life. You want to learn this stuff so you can do that. It'll make you happier too. And once you realize that you are the co-creator of your experience and that everything is just energy and whatever you think about is what you create, and you look at this kind of content and you apply it in your life, you can do whatever you want. Like if you are looking for love, if you're looking for a relationship, sometimes the act of looking is because you don't truly love yourself. So you're looking for an external person to validate yourself. You're looking for an external person to validate yourself. So in reality, if you really want to be in a relationship with someone, if you're really looking for love, you got to step back first and be like, do I love me? Would I be in a relationship with myself? What do I got to work on to attract the right relationship? What beliefs do I have about relationships? Have I had bad relationships in the past? Yes. Have you forgiven those people and moved on? No. If you haven't, you're just going to attract the same kind of person that you attracted before, because everything's a pattern with us. We live in patterns. We attract the same kind of people until we realize, wow, I need to change this. And once you learn the lesson, then you can change it, and then you'll attract different people. That's the other thing. You're learning lessons nonstop, 24/7, 365. And if you keep thinking on the same level, you're going to keep getting the same results. You have to become a different person in order to be where you want to be. But it's got to be enjoyable for you. Don't just like hit the pavement running and just do all these things to try to accomplish something. You'll just spin your wheels. You got to truly believe what you're going to accomplish. You got to truly believe where you want to go in life. If you don't truly believe that you'll get there, then you won't. If you want to attract that relationship, or you want to attract that dream job, or you want to attract that dream car, if you're focusing on not having it, you're not on that vibration. You have to be on that vibration of that car. You have to know that you're going to have it. You got to go out and do the action parts too of getting that car. You got to go and ask your boss for a raise. You got to go and see the car, feel it, drive it. Be like, I like this car, I want it, I'll have it. You got to be on the frequency of what you want. If you want to be in a relationship, but you're thinking about all the bad relationships you had, you're on that frequency. You're not going to attract the person you want. Again, you have to change the person you are. You got to go within, see all the bullshit that you're still holding on to and letting go. We're nonstop manifesting every single day. The thing is, we're so programmed. Our vibration's so low from all the programming we have. That's why letting go is like the biggest thing in everything. Because if you let go of this programming, then you can let in the positive programming, the programming you want. And your subconscious mind runs 97% of your life without you even realizing it. Everything's a program. You've been programmed. You're pretty much a computer. Your subconscious mind is a program. Your subconscious mind is a program. So what you have to do is deprogram yourself first. Then you have to reprogram yourself for what you want. That's why like a lot of people like affirmations and a lot of people don't like affirmations, but it's like, what are you listening to on a daily basis? Every single thing you listen to is pretty much an affirmation. Every single thing you listen to is programming you. So even if you listen to like I am positive affirmations 15 minutes a day, that's 15 minutes that you're listening to positive things being said about yourself than that you're not listening to at all in the first place. You might not believe it at first, but after you listen to I am affirmations for a little bit, and once you start getting in that frequency and you're like, oh yeah, I'm like, I love myself. This is awesome. I'm attractive. I like it. You know, I'm attracting that next relationship in my life. That's how you get it. You gotta feel, you gotta be in that emotion. You have to be in the heart frequency. Creation is created from the heart. Your heart has a frequency 100 times more powerful than your brain. That's where you create. If you're not feeling grateful and you're not feeling that fluttering of your heart, you're truly not believing in what you want to accomplish. Once you feel that, that breaks all the barriers of pretty much this physical reality, because that hits the metaphysical realm, your heart. And then things will come to you and you won't even have to try. Have you ever been in love before and everything you guys did together, everything went perfect, your life went perfect, your job went perfect, everything was perfect? All because you fell in love. All because your heart was open. That's how powerful your heart is. I want you guys to comment below heart. I will see you in the next one.